Guys, Gaddafi's son has been killed. That's right, they shot dead Gaddafi's son. Yeah, Gaddafi's son is no more. Saif al-Islam, he was shot dead, and when people discovered him, they basically sent out a message for people to come and identify him because he was always considered to be his father's, if you like, number two. And it's not clear who killed him, but the son of Gaddafi, Saif al-Islam, is dead. These people just will not leave Africa alone. They will not leave Africa alone because where they think there's hope, they want to demolish that hope. Don't forget that Gaddafi was killed because he was trying to unify Africa. He was talking about getting rid of the dollar and using gold in order to help Africa become a unified state. And they got rid of him, and now they have got rid of his son.
Son of the former president of Libya, Muammar Gaddafi, Said al-Islam, has been shot dead in Libya. According to the information that is coming in, he was shot dead, and the people who identified him told the authorities, and the authorities came and confirmed that the son of the former president, Muammar Gaddafi, has just been assassinated. According to the information that is coming in, Said al-Islam was one of the favorite sons of Muammar Gaddafi, and when they were taking down Muammar Gaddafi, they did not unalive him because he was not around. And just for context, Muammar Gaddafi was unalived because he was unifying Africa, he was abolishing the dollar, and he wanted Africa to develop and become one nation. And let me tell you, these people will not stop until they have finished all the leaders who want to unify Africa. As we're talking right now, there is a lot of grief in Libya because the person who was just close to unifying Africa again has been eliminated.
So the son of Gaddafi, Saif Islam Gaddafi, they don't buy him for Libya. They say some people drive to a compound. They can't distract him by disconnecting some things from a house. The guy come out and they buy him immediately for Libya. Remember, this guy is like posing himself as a reformist. Somebody will be say he won't become the president of Libya after his father. But I think he was trying to deviate from his father's way, trying to be lenient, be, cool politician and all that. Now they don't buy the guy. Since they buy Muammar Gaddafi, Libya never know peace. Libya never know peace. And why they buy Gaddafi? They know say Gaddafi now one of the persons where we say they unite Africa. I remember at the time where Gaddafi was alive, he was proposing that there should be United States of Africa currency. Just like they have United States of America currency. The man was a Pan-African to the core. Although he gets, right now, the current Libya, they are not even identifying themselves as African anymore. They are identifying themselves as Arab. And today, in Libya, the level of unrest in Libya, I don't think anybody can stop it. Anyway, now they don't buy this guy, so they go further cause Kasala for that country. And we may not see the end of it.
We have a sad breaking news coming from Libya. The son of the former Libyan leader, Muammar Gaddafi, had been shot dead in his home in Zintan. Saif al-Islam was shot dead by masked men in a cowardly, treacherous assassination. About 3 or 4 men covered their faces, attended his home in Zintan. When they got there, they covered the CCTV cameras just to hide their cowardly, treacherous, evil act. They shot him dead, and then all 4 of them fled the scene. Saif didn't even have any political position in Libya, but obviously, because of his father's influence I think he was the number 2 to his father when he was in power. They obviously would know a few things that have been going on, and whatever he got involved in, we may never know. He was the second son of Gaddafi, and the guy was murdered in cold blood. Well, we call it cold blood, but like I said, we don't know what went on that led to this assassination. But any death is not a good news, is it? I saw how the media tried to paint the situation to make it sound nice. They said he was found dead. He had been killed. No. When somebody is murdered, they should call it exactly what it is, right? He was assassinated in cold blood, in a very cowardly way. He was murdered in cold blood. Those are the headlines they need to put. People need to be told the brutal, honest truth. But when you see headline, oh, the son of Muammar Gaddafi died, he's dead, what a loss. Stop lying to people. Tell them exactly what happened. He was murdered. He was assassinated in cold blood in a very cowardly way. But like I said, what had happened had happened. We may never know the real reason behind this evil, sad act that had happened. But may his soul rest in peace. It's a shame. It's a shame. But again, we may never know what actually happened. May his soul rest in peace. Have a great day, guys. But what do you know? What have you heard? And what do you think happened? Let us know in the comment section.
Gaddafi's son has reportedly been assassinated. It's been stated that gunmen stormed his home with no warning. Guys, if this is true, Libya isn't just grieving, it's up for grabs. Let's not forget Libya holds the largest oil reserves on the continent. 48 billion barrels, more than Nigeria, more than Algeria. Listen, Saif al-Islam wasn't just a name. He was the comeback plan. Polling second in 2021, tribal backing, deep legacy, wanted by the ICC, but still one of the few names that could hold Libya together. And now he's gone. Gone just as the US and France re-entered quiet talks with the goal to compete with Nigeria because Nigeria wasn't playing ball, to crown a new oil titan in Africa. So if we're talking motives, think oil access, asset control, gold reserves. The IMF said Libya could hit 100 billion GDP by 2027 if it stabilised, but it hasn't. Italy's chasing gas, China's iron infrastructure, Russia's Wagner still lurking, UAE and Turkey fund rival militias, and the West silent on camera and active off fit. No leader, no elections, just chaos. And chaos makes access easier. If this was a hit, it wasn't personal, it was strategic because Libya isn't unstable by accident. Instability is leverage. And if Libya falls deeper, it's not just Libya that loses. Nigeria and Algeria lose pricing power. Niger, Chad, Sudan feel the fallout. More migrants, more violence, more foreign support. This is how they move. One vacuum, one death, one quiet deal, then it's gone. Contract by contract, barrel by barrel. And if France and the US take this, it's not just a regional win, it's global leverage. Energy dominance shifts back to the West. BRICS loses ground, China gets blocked, Africa gets undercut. So what's the solution? Not another press release, not another empty African Union statement. This needs a real energy alliance led by Nigeria, Algeria, Angola, and Egypt. Top producers, real leverage, a united bloc that sets red lines. No foreign contracts without regional consultation. No coups ignored when resources are in play. Diplomatic pressure backed by defense agreements. Continental oil isn't just a product, it's a power source. And if Africa doesn't defend it, someone else will own it. The continent is in play. And the silence, if it comes, will be a decision. Let's talk in the comment section. What are your thoughts here, man? Listen, this is a big deal, you know. This is a big deal.
Guys, they just killed Colonel Gaddafi's son. Saif al-Islam Gaddafi, age 53, was assassinated by 4 masked gunmen who came into his residency, disabled his cameras and shot him fatally. Apparently, he was going to be the one to reunite Libya into one strong country. So if that is the case, that just makes the whole situation a lot more sad. As of now, there hasn't been an identified motive for the assassination. However, Libya's Attorney General's office has reported to be investigating this killing, though motives and perpetrators as of now has not been publicly identified. It's sad to see. Let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts about this whole situation.